My name is Andrew Crutchfield. I am an independent candidate for the office of mayor here in the city of Freeport. I am 45 years old, married for 10 years to my lovely wife Janice. Together we have a total of 8 children, 7 girls and 1 boy. We also have 4 grandchildren, 1 granddaughter and 3 grandsons. Currently, I'm a member of the Faith Temple Church of God in Christ here in Freeport. I also have served on many boards. I've served on the Amity Learning Center Board of Directors. I've also served as Alderman at Large here in the city of Freeport. I've served as the commissioner of the 30 and over basketball league. I also am an organizer for an annual toy drive that distributes toys to the Amity Learning Center and to children that are less fortunate here in the city of Freeport. I also serve as one of Santa's helpers every year to go out and distribute those toys. Currently, me and my wife are co-owners of 4 businesses. We currently have the JAC Leasing, which offers affordable housing to residents here in the 3rd Ward. We also have the Experience Beauty Salon, the Experience Barbershop, as well as the Experience Beauty Supply. I did serve as Alderman at Large for a 4-year term. I completed my term. I decided not to run again 2 years ago because me and my wife decided that we wanted to invest in our community and open those businesses. So in that time, in the last 2 years that I haven't been Alderman, I have recently completed the 4 businesses that we opened. Just recently, the Experience Barbershop, as well as the Experience Beauty Supply. Freeport is a very, very beautiful town. Their park system here is second to none. There's nothing like the park system here. I've lived in Chicago. I've seen some big parks. I've seen some beautiful parks, but none of them can compare to what Freeport offers here. We also are a very diverse community. A lot of communities can't say that, but we're very diverse here. We have affordable housing, be it if you want rental property or to purchase a home. Here in Freeport, housing is very affordable. And we have a beautiful historic downtown. A lot of people don't realize the historical significance of our downtown, but it is something that I think we should build upon and let people know the historical significance of Freeport. It feels like we're just getting by, but the outlook is bright. A lot of people went through a lot over the last few years, and finally we're starting to come up. Unemployment is coming down, but right now we have a lot of jobs that are we're not making a living wage. Too many people are working long hours, even multiple jobs to make ends meet. More people are coming to shop in our retail stores and visit our restaurants, which is evident because there's stores and restaurants popping up. But there's some things that we need to work on. As far as our infrastructure, there's major concerns with our water and sewer systems. A lot of it has been said about it, but we need to stop talking about it. It needs to be addressed because the future of our city depends on it. Also, there's a lot of city-owned buildings and properties that have been neglected over the years. I think it's unacceptable for our current old city hall to still have a fence around it, and that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. As far as the safety, a lot of citizens feel unsafe. I personally think Freeport's a very safe community. A lot of people feel unsafe, but overall crime is down. But perception is that it's not safe. And to most people, perception is reality. If you don't feel safe, then you're not going to be safe. The police force does an excellent job, first of all, but I believe that the police force has been understaffed for too long. And because they're understaffed, it doesn't the residents don't feel safe. Again, that's that perception that comes about. So if we get our staffing numbers up to where there needs to be, in which the police can be more of a deterrent, then people can seem to feel safe. And that's going to change the perception. And again, perception is reality. As far as tourism, Freeport does a great job of creating attractions, be it the Little Cubs Field, Tutty's Crossing, bike trails. There's a lot of different attractions. Freeport does a great job of creating those attractions. And that brings tourism, that brings people in. But we also have many different great events. Music on Chicago, the Beer Fest, Cruise Night. Those are other things that brings tourists in. So we need to capitalize on that and create more and bring more people in. We should do more and speak about the historical significance of Freeport. I spoke on that before. But Freeport has historical significance for this country, and we need to do more to let people know about it. And we need to continue to clean up our city, make it more inviting for everybody. Some residents are excited about our future. Others wonder, are we truly in this together, or is it us against them, or us and not them, or them and not us? So we need to bridge that gap and show each other, as well as those looking in, that we are all in this together. Of course, there'll be challenges because it's something new and unknown for the city of Freeport. So there will be some bumps in the road. That's why it's vital for the city council to take their time in choosing a city manager. It's also important for the new mayor to facilitate communication between the elected officials and the appointed official. And that's vital to bridge, to cut down any issues that may come about. There will be some issues, though. The mayor's role may be reduced, but it's still very vital for the success of the city. Our new mayor must establish and maintain a relationship with residents and businesses in order to assure their input is involved in policy making and procedures that's going on with the city. Our mayor also must work with the council in setting goals and policies for the city, as well as, again, communicating with the elected officials and the appointed officials. Our new mayor should also be our biggest cheerleader. And what I mean by that is not only to each other, but also to those that are looking into Freeport to possibly relocate and or start a business here. So the mayor's role is still very vital. Maybe diminished, but it's still very vital to the success of this city. The big issue that I have that Freeport needs to work on is Freeport needs to become more business friendly. We need to show business that we want them to succeed. Instead of being a community of you can't, we need to become a community of what can we do to help you? How can we help you succeed? That's important. We also need to work with residents and inspiring each other to do better and to make our community better. Vision. I had to think long and hard about a vision for Freeport. My vision for Freeport is a community that works together to improve our city. Our elderly need to teach our youth. Our youth need to help our elderly. Groups and agencies need to collaborate with one another for a brighter and better tomorrow. The almost perfect Freeport. Well, I think the first thing I would want is a manufacturing facility to come in and hire 500-600 people with living wage jobs. That's vital for people to be able to do things in this community. We need to promote or expand entertainment facilities such as the Wintershek Theater to provide entertainment. A lot of people don't realize, but entertainment, people are looking for entertainment when they're looking for a place to live. So we need to have a place to provide entertainment. Does that mean not only expanding, but maybe possibly building new? We need to work to make Freeport visibly more beautiful, more inviting, new streets and bridges throughout our city, and all residents need to work together to make Freeport a better place to work, live, and play. In this new era Freeport is entering into, we need a mayor who understands what our new mayor is going to be required to do. Our new mayor is going to be required to serve our community by establishing and maintaining relationships with the public, with the residents, with businesses. We need a mayor who will, in order, when you establish those relationships, you're able to use input from those people in your decision-making of policies and procedures. We need a mayor who is honest, responsible, and able to adapt to different situations. As alderman at large, I fit that bill. I did those things. That's why I believe I will be the best choice for the mayor of the city of Freeport. Well, one thing that I always like to say is it is our privilege and our duty to vote. If you haven't registered to vote, go out and register and vote. And on April 4th, 2017, vote Crutchfield for mayor.